Hello ladies and gents, SpeedZ here, coming back at you with another contagiously cringe video. Not exactly sure when this video will decide to publish considering the timing delay of my last video, which you should totally check out by the way, I put a great amount of effort into it. But nonetheless, happy Thanksgiving. The yearly excuse for getting morbidly obese, watching live football and balloon parades, as well as paying yourself doctoral visits finally strikes again. Honestly, I didn't think I would immediately jump to making a commentary kind of video for an upload on this holiday, though I do feel another montage kind of video is too soon, but considering the trend I've done for the past couple of years, well, why not? Surely there's some kind of subject I can cover, right? Well, I certainly can, and it's what everyone wants on their fine plates, fresh served drama. Because as we all know, what's a Thanksgiving without someone's feelings getting hurt over spark debates on Reddit or Twitter.com? Last Thanksgiving, I covered the Mick Gordon and Marty Stratton drama over the Doom Eternal soundtrack, which I just titled as the Bethesda drama since they themselves were also involved, but this year I've got a far more interesting one that I just can't quite scrape off the plate. I know, I'm quite the comedian. Please laugh, that was really funny. Never would I have thought would these words be said, but here we are in 2023 where we get to experience firsthand a Dragon Ball fight between Dream and Gumball Watterson, or his voice actor, that is. I'm sure you're scratching your head about how and why these two are head to head, so let's look no further and just dive straight in. On Twitter, now known as X, going as far back as a year before this argument even began, Dream had allegations stemming from sources and past fans saying that he had allegedly groomed them and had supposedly sent minors videos of him moaning with creepy text or something along those lines, rallying up digital pitchforks and putting him in a tight position for his online image. Fast forward a year later to current times, this had sparked the speculation again, considering that Dream never really properly addressed it in a video, rather just spouted out a bunch of words in the form of tweets that made people really think, I ain't reading all that. Some alleged evidence apparently spilled out, and a video containing this said audio was also put on Twitter, so I'll go ahead and just play it here. So, yeah, pretty weird, but honestly, I'd actually take this video with a grain of salt because none of this information is confirmed just yet, but not just that, the video in itself just doesn't sound all that convincing to me, but it could be real, who knows. This is honestly, as far as my knowledge goes on everything that's happened prior to the argument, I just think it's funny the amount of shame and ongoing prosperity there is to rid of Dream considering how he's basically just the most frowned upon content creator that nobody takes seriously. Anyways, I think it's best that I don't get carried away and continue on with the topic and for the video's sake to not pick sides, but I'm probably already contradicting myself. Moving forward to present times, this entire feud between Dream and Gumball's voice actor all started when Nicholas Cantu quote tweeted a parody account of Dream, who he also claims he was just messing and acting around with, saying that, bro, when you an actual pedo, you can't joke about being a pedo. Though the tweet is now deleted, which I should mention that pretty much any tweet he made in regards to Dream is deleted by this point. And of course with him tweeting this out, this caused Dream to respond back with quite a lot to say. However, I'll jump to that later in the video as there's still a bit more to unravel. Prior to that tweet in specific, a thread with the same fake Dream account was made after a user talked about a deleted tweet from the real Dream, and the thread was between Nicholas and the fake Dream, which went as follows. Why does he list being part of Florida as criticism, lol? His worst offense. Who want me? I want you dead. Blocked. Yeah, because you like 12-year-olds, you freak. 12-year-olds? Where? More of a man than you'll ever be. That's the problem. It's a parody account. I know, I'm role-playing, you're breaking my immersion. Branching out from actual acting, now you're acting on Twitter? That's genius. This the new movies, I'm Twitter De Niro. Now that this thread is over, we finally move on to the great response we've all been waiting for. Dream fires back, and this is what he had to say. You're replying to a fake account. I'm not a pedo no matter how much you joke, but you are a terrible human. You physically assaulted me, said the N-word and other slurs, verbally berated an Uber driver saying that's why I'm a famous movie star and you're an Uber driver. Jesus Christ. And they were just trying to help you not get arrested, calling them the R slur and saying your IQ is among geniuses and making racist remarks towards them. Then you apologize in Twitter DMs to me because you were drunk and high. You should never treat anyone like that, regardless of the circumstances. Crazy how the voice actor from Dora the Explorer, Gumball, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is being racist and replying to fake Dream accounts in his free time. To which Nicholas responds, yes, I slapboxed you in front of the... Okay, dude. Yes, I was an a-hole to the Uber driver. I was wasted and it wasn't cool, which is why I tipped him a lot of money and have been cutting back on drinking. Yes, I called you fat and a predator. He's spot on about basically everything except the racial crap, and me saying the N-word, don't do that, won't say that ever. And this isn't even the end of the tweet, I just want you to hear his finishing blow. Hire a Harvard professor to calculate why despite texting every Twitch streamer in Austin, not a single one wanted to screw you. Dude, if this isn't wild to anybody else, then I don't know what is. It's honestly just comedic to hear these words coming from the voice actor of a well-beloved cartoon character that's meant to take shots at the response of a Minecraft YouTuber. While the situation is surely cooking, well, it doesn't exactly end there. Not engaging with your bad faith roasts. You did everything I said and also all the things you admitted to, and for all I know, you tipped him nothing too. Not that tipping would excuse anything. You threatened my life, hit me, then shut up and apologized when I hit back. Grow up. Showing screenshots of what Nicholas had allegedly sent him via Twitter messages, to which he says, "Hey man, hope you had a good night last night, but I don't feel right knowing I was dogging on you like a cane corso. No chihuahua crap, I was coming for your neck. So I wanted to apologize for hitting you, and I think I slapped you once, which was totally out of line. Even as a joke, that crap isn't right, so I apologize deeply for that one. But yeah man, I was drinking and smoking weed. Anyways, yeah, I expected you to be this absolute unit of a douche with no morals, but I saw last night that you were very humble, grounded, and a decent man who can roll with the punches. I know you understand the importance of your stature and influence on the internet world, so to see you having to deal with that so young is something I relate to in my life. If there's any bad blood at all, I want to clear the air and make sure you're good because I've never been a man to make enemies. And the violent manner in which we were interacting isn't something I want to recur in my life with good humans I meet like you. And on the allegations crap, I will truly never know who is right and who's lying on that, but I know that having lies and rumors spread about you is awful and really screws you up big time. So apologies for sticking on that for so long and saying it in front of strangers like in the Uber. WTF dude, I'm a little gaybo lol. Anyways man, I hope you still enjoyed yourself at the party and I'm glad you pulled through. To which Nicholas tweets out showing that Dream blocked him saying #newbig. Another Twitter user named RoboNeverDies actually tweeted out against Dream saying, "Hi, I was there. You called a girl I knew a and got slapped for it. What is wrong with you? How did you turn this situation into you being the victim? Nick even sent a paragraph apology to you about slapping you for being a misogynistic loser that takes little girls and you claim he's racist? Go to hell." Context: the slap happened months ago. I confuse it with an altercation that happened more recently during TwitchCon. Sadly, Dream called a close friend of ours, said word in specific, and wasn't slapped for it. Robbo then quote tweets Nicholas saying, "Loving life right now." To which Nicholas tweets with a video saying, "Made liar, your deletion is my priority."
I watched that dude play blackjack for like 3 hours. We were just all in the same area at the high roller table, and this man just consistently lost money. Like, I think by the end of it, he lost like $30,000-$40,000. It's like, it's pennies for a Minecraft pedophile racking in the dough off in the backside.
That's what he made this casual server.
He was burning money. Clearly,
Yeah,
I don't know how to play blackjack, and then was still wearing.
I say they're a bunch of cheaters and we lynch them.
To which Dream responded back to Robbo by saying, "You weren't even in the same state as me when it happened. Whole tweet is a lie. I don't even know who you are, and I don't go around randomly disrespecting women. The continuous trope of women are helpless people that need defending from men from people like you is insane. Not even the guy who assaulted me claimed this happened, lol, and he said every lie he could. Now this guy replied to himself and said essentially, oh, it was a different party and he didn't get slapped for it, but it happened, I promise. Anything to win an argument on the internet." To which Robbo responds, "I'm not defending anyone. I was with Nick and the girl you called said word for 3 days at TwitchCon. Both of them were at the same party. I read that entire conversation where you called her said word. I don't care about you swaying a public opinion. You are a piece of garbage who tried to ruin my friend's career over a pedophile joke after you literally just deleted a TikTok of you doing the exact same thing. For the love of God, grow up. The internet isn't built to give you the building blocks to be a stable person. Get off your phone and go get a diary, loser." Dream says, "TwitchCon happened after he slapped me, and I avoided him like the plague when he was trying to be my friend, LeMayo. It went from I was there and you got slapped for to I read the conversation in a totally different timeline. What you're saying happened just didn't happen. I need a diary and help for defending myself against literal assault and slander? You intentionally misled people and lied. I need help for exposing that? The concept of me calling a girl you know what for 3 days at TwitchCon is laughable and sounds as ridiculous as it is. I was done talking about the situation situation, and then you come in and say lies that obviously I have to clarify. Getting mad at me for exposing a terrible person because he apologized to you is so stupid, given he kissed my rear end to try and avoid me saying anything. Don't cry when I sue your hypocritical, malicious self for leaving up slanderous statements even you admitted when they were wrong. To be straight up honest, if you ask me that from a general perspective, suing over something like that is pretty laughable. But then again, I'm only here to just overview the situation for you all and for the video's sake. Fake Dream then responds to the situation saying, I'm the victim. I would never call a woman that. I am the biggest male feminist there is. Meet me in court when I sue you. Women, I'll protect you. I'm also 6'2", by the way, which is pretty funny considering how he ratioed the real Dream. Robbo ends up clapping back and says, threatening to sue me just for it to be leaked anyways is so funny. Lawyer, lock that Robbo kid up. Judge, can I see Dream's phone? Lawyer, no, he's really shy, back off. He stopped liking and responding to tweets the minute this screenshot dropped, it's crazy. He messaged me and told me it was out of context and it was a joke. Then why not just say that? He threatened legal action on me before considering the idea of owning up to it, and now he's radio silent and I'm getting death threats. Yay. Which doesn't come off as all that surprising considering the actions of Dream stands on previous situations like these. Calling me a liar and threatening to sue me just to confirm it's true in my DMs is absurd. If any of this were true, you would have said it was a joke publicly instead of blocking me and pretending like it didn't happen. This is my last tweet on the subject. Screw you for abusing your power to this degree. You're a multimillionaire threatening to sue a 19-year-old college student for saying the truth, and I tried to help you. You're pathetic. Now again, I'm gonna go and get off Twitter and enjoy my life and hang with my friends and family and work on my video. None of this BS matters to people that go outside. Which is a pretty bold statement from him considering that he said he went outside only 4 times in the past 3 years before doing his face reveal. Just saying. Why haven't you already? I'm on the defense constantly against whatever this week's anti-dream lie is. I understand shut up and provide receipts. I understand that I'm not helping changing anything by tweeting arguing with randoms. I'm not trying to. I'd go insane ignoring viral lies, lol. The truth always comes out. If you were harassed like this, you'd probably do the same. I will always learn and grow as a person and admit to my mistakes when I make them. The internet is so cruel nowadays, it's impossible to be human. And now, ladies and gents, we pave the way for his final set of tweets on his main account. Nicholas Cantu, voice actor for Gumball, Dora, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Skull Island, and more, being homophobic, anti-Semitic, ableist, and threatening to kill me, everyone.
They're gonna arrest your ass.
Yeah, of course.
Right? When he came back, what was the first thing he told you?
He said, listen,
he said, if you get out, I'm a what? God, I was trying to tell you that before you even started talking to me.
Yeah, before I tell you,
listen to somebody who has experience in life. If I'm putting you on game, right?
Yeah.
See, you still never mind. No, I'm not going.
So you're asking why?
I'm not going because you're manipulating. The same thing you say you not want to do or you went through, you're doing the exact same shit, and you're using all these bullshit excuses of why you're still fucking up. So you're the type of person, you're gonna have to bump your fucking head for you to learn. So when somebody who is older than you,
I want to tell you right now, you are Australopithecus Cro-Magnon rock fucking stupid. You're retarded, you're fucking Down syndrome, I don't give a fuck. You do not understand that your literacy level needs to be brought up from the fucking Mariana Trench, and you have a fucking issue with your intelligence. When the bites come, or the ants come at me, it'll take 10,000, 100,000 of them to take me down. So that's how minuscule you are to my size, right? My stature of intelligence, character, body, and reverence in the world. 1K is better for this pussy who doesn't want to give away his millions. Are you Jewish? No, man, because I'm gonna do movies, stand-up comedy, everything, all this shit. Music, whatever the fuck, e-commerce. You don't understand that you're talking to like a Michelangelo of my time. Right? Like I'm a genius, Albert Einstein level history bookmaker. You're gonna be forgotten like the dust in the sand when you're in the fucking Sahara and there's 100 million, 1,000 billion fucking sand particles. You're gonna be one of those, and I'm gonna be a statue erected in gold. So understand that. I am like this because ADHD, autism, neurodivergent.
I have ADHD as well.
Right, but because you said that's what the mask is, I think you're a faggot, all right? So that's why. You're really cool, Dream. I still want to fight you. And all of the shit that's happened tonight, it's not gonna make it a fucking like brutal marauder. I'm not gonna be a brutal marauder. I'm gonna like literally like either you're gonna be paralyzed or you're gonna be dead. Like I'm serious.
Okay, man. Can you fight?
Oh, of course, yeah.
Tyrell, I apologize.
I'm not arguing. I'm good.
I know, and I'm sorry for
I met him
doing this.
tonight.
But yeah, you can end the video now. Thanks for watching. Cantu Network on all socials. Tune your sets.
Also, completely lied about tipping the guy. I tipped him $1,000 though because I felt terrible. Further context, this is after he physically assaulted me once, and before he tried to again after the Uber ride. He dropped his phone out the Uber window and the Uber driver was telling him not to argue with the cops that stopped him from going across the highway at 4 a.m. So much more than this happened, only 1/50th of the night was recorded, and there's other witnesses that want to stay anonymous so they are edited out of any video. Freedom responds by saying, with all due respect, the contact is saved as being Uber driver and the screenshots all saved from yesterday, so we don't really have any incentive to believe these are real messages. To which Dream says, that's fair. I renamed it Uber driver when I took the screenshots to not leak his number and not have a weird crop. These screenshots are from yesterday when I went on the Uber app and contacted the driver because he claimed he tipped him. We had a short conversation on Google Voice before the text. Crazy that not you, at least not here, people dig into the specifics and talk about fake messages and how easy they can be, and that despite everything I've provided about this incident, people are inclined to question every detail. Like, this would be incredibly stupid to fake, especially if he did tip him big, especially when I'm the one that called the Uber, even when I'm a victim in this situation and was assaulted and the driver was verbally berated as well. But no one wants to apply that same level of scrutiny, or even close to it, to accusations made against me, or things people tweet about me, including Diego. Dream quote tweets Arena Darling, who said, you recorded a 19-year-old blackout drunk with the intention of using it to ruin his career if he crossed you? By saying, I wasn't the one recording, a 20-year-old that asked to be recorded by someone because he was owning everyone, and then I posted it when he completely lied about the entire situation online after assaulting me. The allergy to the truth continues, lol. He also quote tweets Axel, who originally said, this dude let someone under the legal drinking age drink, and then recorded this video and held on to it for years in case he needed to use it against Cantu if he turned on him, by saying, needs more community notes, lol. Happened 2 months ago, not years. I didn't film it and it was recorded because he asked for it to be. Just met him for the first time at a random party and no one turned on anyone. I let this 20-year-old man I didn't know with a fake ID drink. All I know is that if like him I assaulted someone, admitted to it, said slurs on video to a service worker while belittling them, lied about tipping that person, and went on a narcissistic rant about how I'm above everyone, I'd be crucified. But okay, Twitter, Green Man bad instead. But you did these other horrible things, and I'm sure you're not being hypocritical about them at all, or I'm sure you're holding them to the same standard of proof that's been provided here. I couldn't convince you the sky is blue if I tried to. So, yeah, that's that. That whole situation right there just unfolded. The internet is quite a wonder these days, to say the least. He also put out a statement tweet as well, talking about how he's going to make a video about everything that's went on from the allegations to the Twitter feud and much more, so it'll be interesting to see the internet's reaction out of that. I think it's funny how despite the fact that Nicholas said what he said on video, the internet still targets more at Dream than they do at him, and while I will openly say that I don't care for Dream and neither do I like him, that doesn't mean that I completely agree with Nicholas from what he said. I'm just here for content's sake. But I'd like to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think anyone here was in the right? What do you think about the situation in general? And I'm sure I haven't went over exactly everything, so if you'd like to add on, feel free to comment about it. That being said, happy Thanksgiving and a brighter rest of your autumn season. Hopefully you all have been kicking it back real easily with the family, and if you don't celebrate, then that's fine too. This is Speed signing off, and I hope to catch you all on my next uploads real soon. Take care, folks.